it's Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another DIY, so I hope that you guys are ready. So let's go ahead and get started. Woo! So we're gonna go ahead and start off the first DIY with this cage. I found it at Target for only $5. So I thought the matte black was really nice and everything, but it doesn't work with the aesthetic in my room. So I went ahead and spray painted the same copper that I did in my last DIY. Alright guys, so look how the cage looks like after being spray painted. I really do like the copper look rather than the black, but totally up to you if you want to keep it black or not. But it was only $5 at Target, and you know, just spray painting it a different color did so much to it already. After I spray painted, I did let it dry for at least 24 hours before touching it because I didn't want to like mess the spray paint up. I'm gonna take this natural jute cord that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I want to wrap it around the bottom half of the cage, maybe like that much. I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, so we're gonna start off by putting a little bit of hot glue on the end of the jute cord, and then placing it onto the cage where it wraps around so it's secure. After that, you're going to go ahead and start weaving the jute cord in and out of each bar of the cage. Continue wrapping around each one, and then sorry about the whole mess in my hands right now. I thought that I'm going to use all that jute cord, but I end up not. So yeah, that's why it's all messy. My bad. Oh my god, literally just a mess. Now you're at the end, go ahead and put a little bit of glue to finish it off, then cut off the ends. So I really like the handles already, but I really thought it would be a cute idea if I wrapped the jute cord around the handle of the cage. So that's what I'm doing here, and yes, I needed my pink protection because getting burnt by hot glue is not the business. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but you just put a little bit of glue and then start wrapping the cord around the handle, and there you go! So I thought I'm going to stop there, but nope, I had to be extra and add a little bit more, so I started playing around with the jute cords, and this is what I came up with. I started off with cutting out two 24-inch cords. I tied them to the cage using the latch head knot. After that, I made my first square knot. If you want a more detailed video of how I did these knots, check out my other videos where I show you step by step. Once I got done making all the square knots, I applied hot glue to the back of each knot to secure it to the cage. With the remaining strands, I connected it to the side of the bars of the cage, and then the middle strands, I just glued it right down the middle. Cut off any of the extra cords at the end if you don't want it dangling off. So it's a pretty interesting design. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, but let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so this is the final look for the cage. I hope that you guys like it. I think it's really different. I haven't seen something like this before, and I was just playing around with it. It's definitely growing on me, so I don't know. You guys let me know down below. Now that we're done with that, let's go on to the next one. Woo! For the next DIY, I'm using the same jute cord that I used earlier. First started off by rolling the cord into a little circle. Once I made a little circle, I put a little bit of hot glue and started to roll the cord together. Be careful not to burn yourself. Continue doing that by putting a little bit of glue and then rolling, and then yeah, just continue the process until you get the desired size of the circle that you want. Try as much as you can to glue on the side of the rope instead of on top of each other to keep it straight and flat as possible. So I made one main circle and it measured out to be about 2 inches. The smaller ones that go around it is measured out to be 1.5 inches, and I made about 13 of those. So this is what the main circle looks like. After you finish, you will take the end of your cord and glue it to the side of the circle. Then start to form U-like loops around the circle. It was my first time doing it, so it did look a little wonky. It was kind of tricky at first, but after a few, you'll get the hang of it. Somehow I still ended up burning myself, so just be careful. Well, that one took forever to do. Like, look at the turnout. It's so freaking nice. Like, I think I was just so scared of burning myself, but loved how it turned out. Really, really pretty. This is gonna look so nice when I put like a plant pot on top of it. Ooh, it's gonna look so cute. Super cute. If you guys plan on making this thing as well, let me know because I would love to see it. Let's go ahead and get started on the last DIY. So I got this really pretty glass from the Dollar Tree, of course, and we're using the same method of painting that I did in my office supply video, which uses acrylic paint as well as putting baking soda into the paint, giving the final product like a ceramic type finish. It's gonna look really nice. So I'm using a spatula to mix up the paint to make sure that it incorporates together rather than mixing it using my brush. So I wouldn't suggest putting that much paint on the brush before painting it onto the piece. Yeah, you'll see me start scraping off a lot of the paint later because it was just too much at a time. You should wait until it dries and then put another layer on top. So if you want the piece to be more textured, just add more baking soda. But for this method, I did about 2 layers and it was able to cover up the whole entire glass. So I got these raffia strands from the Dollar Tree, of course. I took the one that was like the thickest and the longest and I laid it down. Then I cut 8 smaller strands out in the measurements of 8 inches to make latch head knots with. So I took a lot of the strands and I actually made myself a braid that measured out to be about 18 inches long. So I forgot to film the part where I took my brush and I just dipped it in brown paint and I made these little specks around this piece. So like usual, my dummy self didn't realize that hot glue does not adhere onto this paint. So you had to remove a little bit of the paint to get to the glass because the glue will stick to the glass instead. So that's why you see that little hole that I created by putting the hot glue on there. So once you're able to glue the first raffia braid on, you're good to go because the second one, you're just going to glue it and attach it to the first row. Okay, so take that strand that you were working on earlier and you're going to tie it onto this glass. So if I was smart, I would have tied that piece to the back of the braid so it doesn't show, but anyways, I didn't do that. Well, I crisscrossed the strands and I made it into like some X's, and then I just glued that onto the braid. Really wish that I thought this through beforehand, or else I would have glued it to the back of the braid instead of the front. But anyways, just sniff off the end so it doesn't hang outside the pot. Alright, so this is the final look for the pot. Isn't it super cute? I need to come up with another word. I think it's gonna look so cute when I get like a plant and put it in here. I can't wait to like style this. So that's all for my DIYs today. I hope that you guys liked it. If you guys do plan to recreate it, make sure to let me know because I would love to see it. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe down below and turn on your post notifications so you're notified when a new video comes out. Duh. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.